All right, let's do a loan example, okay? So this is what we went over at the end of class last week, and I just want to make sure you guys feel really comfortable with this. Now, does this mean you can just watch this video and know what to do? No, you need to practice these. So go into, there's extra problems under the content tab for day 18, and I would just practice, okay? So here are the facts. We took out a loan of $100,000 on March 1st of year 1. It had an interest rate of 12%. And we won't make any payments on interest or principal until 2/28 year 3. So we are going to record the initial journal entry, the adjusting journal entry in year 1, the adjusting journal entry in year 2, and then the total repayment in year 3. Okay, so in the initial journal entry, we're just taking out a loan. So we're getting cash. So I'll debit cash for the $100,000, and I will credit a loans payable or a notes payable of some sort, okay, for the $100,000. Right, easy peasy. That's pretty straightforward. We're just getting cash and we're putting on a loan. Now on 12/31 of year 1, if we were to draw a timeline, this happened on 3/1 of year 1. Here we are at the end of that same year, right? So how many months have gone by here? Well, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's 10 months worth. 10 months. So this is an annual interest rate. Can I record a full 12% as interest in this first year? Well, no, because only 10 months have gone by. So I'm going to take 12% of that 100,000, which equals 12,000, right? That would be per year. And now I just want to get it for 10 months, so I'm going to multiply it by 10 over 12. Okay, that's going to give me $10,000. So for the 10 months, it's $10,000. And now what am I exactly recording here? Well, similar to what we talked about in the previous adjusting journal entry video, we need to record that we've actually consumed some value here. We've used someone's money, and we need to produce financial statements at the end of this year. So in order to accurately reflect that we've used someone's money, we need to show interest expense in this year, right? Interest expense for how much? Well, we already calculated 10,000, okay? Are we paying it today? Well, no, it said we won't make any payments until here. Here's where all of our cash is coming out, right? So if we're not paying it today, we're paying it in the future. That's going to be interest payable for 10,000. Oops, I'm going to move that over. For 10,000. So you'll see it holds true, one income statement account and one balance sheet account, right? So essentially what we're doing here is we say we need to record this interest expense in this year. So we're going to set it aside in an interest payable until we pay it back later, okay? 12/31 year 2, same concept now, you guys. So we get to this year. Only now a full 12 months have gone by since we've last recorded interest expense, right? So for that full 12 months, we already calculated it was 12,000. So I'm going to record interest expense of 12,000. And are we paying it today? No, we're not paying it until the next year. So we're going to set it aside on the balance sheet as an interest payable for 12,000. Okay, we're doing the same concept as here, just different numbers, because from the last time we recorded an adjusting journal entry until now, 12 months have gone by. Okay, so we need to record the interest expense just for year 2. Okay, now let's move to year 3. Some more time has gone by, right, but only 2 months worth. So how much is 2 months? Well, it's going to be that 12,000 per year times 2 out of 12 months. That's going to be 2,000, okay? So I need to record in this time period, in year 3, there's 2,000 additional of interest expense, right? Now, since we're on a roll, a lot of students will say, oh yeah, and then the other one is interest payable. Is it interest payable though? No, because we're actually paying it today, right? We only set it aside in interest payable if we're not paying it today. Okay, so I would credit cash, but wait, is this the only thing we're paying today? Are we only paying out $2,000? No, let's make sure you can see this. No, it's not, because we're also paying this interest payable, we're also paying this interest payable, and we're also paying off this loan, right? We're making payments on interest and principal on this day. So I need to take off my 2 interest payables because I'm paying those off today. That's why we set them aside. Interest payable for a total of $22,000, right? And then I need to take off my loans payable. So I'm going to debit that for $100,000. So my total cash going out then is $124,000, which makes sense because it's 2 years worth of interest plus that $100,000 of principal. Okay? So practice these. Let me know if you have questions, and good luck.